Okay, we're gonna make baked beans on the stovetop. Fast and easy, takes 15 minutes. Okay, just take canned beans. I usually only do 2, but I'm doing 4 this time, so it'll last a while. I can put them in the refrigerator.
4th of July picnic.
Yeah, this is turning out to be a lot more than I thought it was gonna be.
Did you put water in there?
I had a little water in the bottom of the pan, like maybe a ½ inch or so, just to help. So that water will get steamed off. So it's still really thick here. If you can get a picture in there, it's still thick. Okay, so that's good in itself. What she was saying was these have already been sweetened, so they're good to go there. But we like to add a little extra, and
Especially the mustard.
yeah, okay. Mustard. How much mustard would you say?
Say a good tablespoon.
Just 1
Yeah, 2 of them.
for 4 cans?
I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, 4 cans is quite a bit. So, and then a little ketchup, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then some brown sugar. You don't need a lot of this. How much would you say for 4 cans?
I tasted it and I think it's already sweet, so I wouldn't put a lot in it.
So 1, 2.
This is sweet too.
And then
Molasses.
So I usually don't measure this stuff. I just kind of pour it in, but just to give you a general idea.
And then you can always stir it up and taste it. See if it's what you like.
And then cook it for like 15 minutes and you're done. Anything in a can should be boiled for at least 7 minutes, so I usually go 15.
Don't put spatulas in a hot pan.
Oh, okay.
That's another thing to tell somebody that don't know. Use a wooden spoon or metal.
Okay. So, like I said, I usually only do 2 cans, and that usually lasts a few days. You can store them in the refrigerator for a week. So that turned out to be a lot more than I thought it was going to be. So now, if you don't want to start with these, you can go totally from scratch with white beans.
The recipe for cooking is on the package.
But these take forever to cook. Like how long would you say it takes for these things to soften up? You're talking like 5-6 hours for these things to get soft.
Yeah, heat them up
Yeah.
and then let them set.
It says here you soak these overnight, 6 to 8 hours or something like that. So that's really, if you're hardcore, you really want to start from scratch. White beans. And usually when I make this stuff, I usually just use the pork and beans. These aren't as sweet. These have a lot of added sugar and stuff like that, so they're sweet. 12 grams of sugar in each can. This one only has 7, so that's still quite a bit for 1 can. So, or in each serving, ½ a cup. And then you have white beans like this, or you can get white beans like this. Sometimes I'll mix a can of this and a can of this, and throw in the other stuff. And then you said something about bacon too. You would throw some bacon in there.
Yeah, some people fry some bacon and then they chop up the bacon and put it in there for flavor.
So you have to cook the bacon first.
Yeah, or it'll stay mushy.
Okay, so just cook the bacon and then throw it in there. For a pan like
Yeah.
this, how many pieces would you say?
Oh, they'd probably use a whole pound.
A whole pound of bacon in there?
Yeah, if you like, for people who like bacon,
Okay.
but I don't want the cholesterol.
What if you just want for taste? Two or three slices?
Yeah, a little bit, but you got a lot of beans there.
Any other tips that you can think of?
No, I used to make baked beans and I used to fix it up and put it in the oven.
That would be baked beans.
Yeah,
Same type of thing, same
yeah.
recipe. But
Make them real thick and then,
So just take this pan and put it in the oven.
no, you'd have to use an oven pan. I think
Oh.
you'd probably wreck the handles.
And then bake them for what? Hour? Half hour?
Yeah, if
Couple
they're
hours?
already cooked, you don't have to bake them very long.
What? Half hour?
I used to put them in like a cake pan, put the bacon over the top and bake them in the oven.
At what temperature?
About 350, 400,
For what? 15 minutes?
half hour.
Half hour.
If I was making them to go on a picnic,
So what would be the difference doing it on the stove or doing them in the oven?
none. Only you want them thicker than that. That looks pretty soupy. I think you added a little too much water.
Well, I'm thinking it's gonna get steamed off, so then it'll be just right.
The only thing is the beans are already cooked. So
Okay.
if you're not going to cook them for a long time, you don't want to add a lot of water to them. Just make them hot.
Okay, see ya. Make sure you stir frequently, every few minutes or so, because if not, they'll stick to the bottom.
Don't cook it on high.
Don't cook it on high. I've got these on 7 here, but I'll turn it down here in a bit as soon as they heat up.
In case you forget to stir
Maybe like 5, 4 or 5.